Hi there, this is Stephen O'Hara with the Better Software Company. In this video, I'll be showing you how you can deactivate customers, leads, contacts, and addresses here within BPro. Okay, so to start off, we're at our customers list now, and let's just jump into an existing profile here. So we'll jump into this guy, James. Okay, and first off, right next to James's name here, we have a gray dot. That gray dot is indicating that he is deactivated as a client. Okay, and once a client is deactivated, the result of that is when you click New Job, you will not be able to create any new orders in the system on their behalf. However, you can always override that. So we get the little message here telling us that he's deactivated. And if we'd like to override that, we can just click Activate and Create New Job. So one click, it'll reactivate James and create an order on his behalf. Okay. We can also activate James at any time by clicking the Click to Activate option here that exists within his profile. Okay, this Activate option does not exist on any of the creation or edit forms here, like when you're building in or editing a client or a lead or an address or a customer, but they exist right within the profile themselves. All right, and same thing here with the addresses. You see we have a Click to Activate option, and same with contacts. Okay, so you might also wonder, well, why would I deactivate a client, right? And everybody might have their own ways in using this, but I've spoke to people that some seem to want to like basically deactivate clients that haven't officially purchased anything from them. So maybe we sent out a quote, but then we'll deactivate that client until we hear back and they officially book something. That's one idea. Another idea is say when clients move. If somebody moves out of state and you're not able to serve them anymore, um, good idea to go ahead and deactivate that particular customer. Um, and basically you're retaining all of their historical information in the process too, right? You'll still be able to reference that client. In fact, you can even edit the information on any deactivated records because we want, of course, your information to be accurately reflected. Um, so that's a different scenario too. That works. One more scenario might be clients that you simply don't wish to service. So trying to prevent orders getting created on their behalf. So that's maybe another idea. Okay, in relation to addresses, same idea. We can deactivate them or reactivate them at any point. We've got the green and gray dots. When might we deactivate an address? Same idea. If the client moves, they might just move down the street, right? But um, if we deactivate the original address, we keep it in the system. And this is a perfect stage for me to point out a bit of a logic change in the system. Previously, if you updated an address record within the system, it would not update historical records. Well, now it will. So if I was to, instead of deactivating this address, maybe I thought, well, you know what, I'll just edit this one and overwrite it with the new address info. Well, guess what? I'm losing that original address on all of my historical quotes and invoices that it's tied to. Okay, so a better option is deactivate and potentially add a new address in its place. Bear in mind, you will update the address on the main profile information when a client moves, and I absolutely recommend that as a good first stop. That'll create an associated address record in the process because it'll see the change as a new address. But we still want to deactivate that old one. Okay. Same idea with contacts. All right. Contacts. Let's say if you do like business to business work, when working with another business, you could have any number of contacts there. And what happens? People quit their jobs or they leave their jobs. They find new ones. So, if it was manager or accounting department person, same idea. I recommend deactivate that person so that you do not lose their historical information on any of your existing quotes or invoices. Um, so deactivating them will preserve it, and you can always add in more new contacts. So that's kind of the idea there with activate and deactivate. Um, moving back to the customers list page, I want to point something out here for you all. We can also activate or deactivate from the active column. This is a new column. We can filter our customer list to see all active or deactivated clients. And we can actually click these toggles here, and we can officially activate or deactivate clients right here from the list itself. Okay, so super easy. Allows you to kind of go through and um, do it right there on the spot without having to jump into the profile. So it saves a lot of clicks. And last is leads. Okay, you can also set leads as active or inactive. So we've got the same column here, can also be filtered. Um, and same idea, we have to either set that activation or deactivation from the leads list or from within the profile itself. We don't have the ability on creation or upon edit. Okay, so if I need to deactivate a lead, I can do that. Really good purpose for that too, right? Like while the lead is maybe sort of kaput right now, I can still keep reference to it in my system, and you never know, I might reactivate it down the road. We might get back in touch, and they might regain interest, or we may regain interest in them. So, great way to help you manage your active and inactive leads. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope this new feature to activate or deactivate these customers, leads, addresses, and contacts gives you a little more flexibility and more options for managing your CRM records. So thanks again. Chat in if you have any questions. Have yourself a great day. Bye bye.